Nice van from Magno Vans is out. It's our newest design. We're really excited about this one. We're going to show you now. Let's go. All right, so let me walk you through everything we got here in this van. Starting up front on this ProMaster, we put this extra step in since there's a little bit of a step up, but it gives us a great spot for every little bit of storage. It's helpful. And first things you'll notice are our windows. They're the screen sliders from AM Auto. Great, they offer some tinting, some privacy, and you can open them up with the screens or also for a lot of, open them totally up for some awesome ventilation. And what we got first here underneath this bench is we've got a Dometic 55 fridge, just the right amount of size, very energy efficient, hardly uses any battery. This table is really cool. We actually have 3 spots where we can mount this Lagoon table. Right here up front when you have the passenger swivel, out in the back where you have the dinette set up for having dinner back there, and also a third station that's right on the outside behind the galley kitchen, which is an awesome spot to put your stove to cook outside. So then next what we have here on the passenger side, this is our kitchen galley unit, which at first looks like a very normal kitchen counter. You just got your sink and sprayer and a big countertop. But this is the type of shower design that we love and use. Is under here is actually hidden an entire shower and a great spot where if you want to use a toilet, that's where you would keep it too. And I'm going to show you more about how that works in a bit. Then back over on driver's side, it again is just another huge storage space. That's why we love this design, is it's super simple and clean. Tons of room to actually live in this. It's enjoyable and comfortable. This is how you want to be doing it. You don't want to throw a bunch of stuff in there. What we love doing, parked side of the road, you just walk back here and you got your huge house, your huge motorhome here. So underneath this bench, totally open. You can start dedicating to whatever you want to store in there. These upper shelves on driver, we offer 2 types of cabinets. So for kind of our showroom model, we wanted to show you both. You can have this open oval, which is more like a sailboat, which is really cool because you can just grab stuff and I know where everything is and I can just throw stuff up there and it all stays put. And then up back, we have our more traditional door cabinet. Before we go any further, I have to show you up front is the 12-volt air conditioner from Dometic Cooling. This is going to be revolutionary in the industry to have a true compressor or air conditioner with refrigerant that runs off your 12-volt battery bank. You can run this for at least 6 hours on our 300 amp hour batteries. This thing's awesome. It's quiet. It has 2 different modes. It has multiple modes and speeds. Just real game changer to not have to use a huge air conditioner with generators and all sorts of stuff. So now we're moving to the back here. We have this is the bedroom area, which I love keeping this up as a dinette. This is the dinette upgrade. For me personally, this is the way I'm always going to keep it because you're only sleeping for what percentage of the day, and this is super simple to put it back into a bed, and I'll show you that in a bit too. And then out back, we've got the turn overland windows, which are very nice. You can see here they're flipped up for shade, pulled down for screen, or wide open, and they crank out, so tons of airflow. Of course, we also have the max fan as well, which you can always run when it's raining. Variable speed with the remote, that's the 7000. That's a great fan model. Here for our sink is we've come up with a water tank method that all of your input and output is up on the top, so nothing's ever going to leak. And we got this dimension so that it fits under this sink unit. Underneath the driver's side of the bed is pretty much always dedicated to electrical. You're not really going to want to store much other stuff with your electrical compartment. Here are some nice night lights. They also have a USB port for charging your phone, which is really handy. Dimmable as well. This is mostly what you're going to have on at night once it gets dark and you don't want to be running the overheads. Here by the sink you have all your outlets. You've got your light dimmer switch and you've got your 110 and your 12-volt outlets. Here's the Victron Energy battery monitor, the BMB712, pretty common to most builds. We like to keep it really clean. I don't want to make a huge complicated instrument panel with every single monitoring device in one place. We like to keep the living area really clean. With a well-built electrical system like this, you really don't need to mess with it at all. It just kind of does its job, charges from solar when you're driving, and everything just gets turned on. Here you have a switch for the inverter charger where you can easily turn it off and on. But that's really not accessed too much, so we didn't want it to be in your face, so I like putting it away in one of these cabinets. So the turn overland windows already have shades built in, which is awesome. Now for these windows up front, we've made insulated window covers that just snap right in place with these heavy-duty magnets. And then up front, we use these awesome insulated reflective windshield covers that go on both driver windows and the whole entire windshield with suction cups. So you really get this thing totally blacked out at night. You can't see any light when you're on the outside, and it's great for insulating, whether or not you're trying to keep the place warm or you're trying to keep it cool with your air conditioner. Why we use this electric water heater is because you're not getting involved with cutting into your coolant lines like some other heaters need to do. And it's the same idea of if you're going to be heating up your water while you're driving with your coolant, this is accomplishing the same idea of run it while you're driving, so your alternator is charging up your battery, you're not using any electricity, and it's a totally safe system that can easily be serviced or removed, upgraded, or taken out of the system if you ever wanted to change it out. So the way you start with this shower, pretty simple. Lift up the countertop and open up this door. You walk right in, and now you have these awesome shower curtains. We've tested a lot of shower curtains. This waffle material curtain really wicks away the water, stays super dry. So we set it up, we clip it up to these hooks up here, which you might barely even notice. They're there until you see why we're using them. So once you get your shower curtain up on those hooks, then you have these magnets down here. We initially first designed this because we were using these shower curtains that are always sticking to you, and I wanted to keep the shower curtain as far away from you as possible. But now that we've upgraded and found these awesome new like waffle material, we don't really even need it, but they're still there, so you can just keep your curtain nice and stuck away from you and stuck to the wall. And so when you're done, you just give these things a shake and fold them up right away. They dry right away, and you can just store them right back in here inside the shower. Close it up. Usually take like a chamois, give your shower a quick little dry down, and you're totally ready to go, and you're done. And then you close it back up and you're back to having a ton of awesome space inside.